High in the Himalayas, a secret lay buried. It was a secret trapped beneath ice and snow. The unforgiving landscape held it tight. For years it remained hidden. Then one day the ice began to melt. What emerged was the skeletal frame of an aircraft. It was a ghost from a forgotten time. The plane was a relic of a bygone era. Its discovery sent ripples of excitement through the scientific community. This was no ordinary find. This plane held a story. It was a story waiting to be told. The plane was identified as a C-47 Skytrain, a workhorse of World War II and the post-war era. Known for its reliability and versatility, the C-47 was used in various roles, from troop transport to cargo missions. This particular aircraft had a storied history, having served in numerous operations before its fateful final flight. It had vanished decades earlier, leaving behind a trail of mystery and speculation. Families of the crew and passengers were left in a state of perpetual uncertainty, clinging to the hope that one day, answers would emerge from the shadows of the past. The date was July 23, 1952. It was a time when the world was still recovering from the scars of the Second World War, and the Cold War was beginning to cast its long shadow. On that fateful day, the C-47 took off on what was supposed to be a routine mission. Its last known location was somewhere over this treacherous mountain range. The rugged terrain and unpredictable weather made it a perilous route, but the crew was experienced and confident in their abilities to navigate through the challenges. The C-47 was on a routine cargo flight, carrying essential supplies to an American military base. The cargo included food, medical supplies and other necessities that were crucial for the operations at the remote base. It was heading to an American military base. Then, it simply disappeared. No distress signals were sent, and no trace of the aircraft was found. It was as if the plane had vanished into thin air, leaving behind a void that would haunt investigators for years. Search parties had been dispatched. They combed the mountains, scouring every inch of the rugged landscape. The search efforts were extensive, involving both ground teams and aerial reconnaissance, but the harsh conditions made the task incredibly difficult. But the harsh weather hampered their efforts. Snowstorms, avalanches, and freezing temperatures created an almost insurmountable barrier. Despite their best efforts, the search teams were forced to retreat, empty-handed and disheartened. The plane and its secrets remained lost. Over the years, the story of the missing C-47 became a legend, a ghost story told by locals and a subject of speculation among aviation enthusiasts and historians. Now, after all these years, the icy grip of the Himalayas had loosened. Climate change and the gradual melting of glaciers had revealed parts of the landscape that had been hidden for decades. It was in this changing environment that a startling discovery was made. The wreckage of the C-47 offered a tantalizing glimpse. The twisted metal and scattered debris told a story of tragedy and loss, but also of resilience and the enduring human spirit. It was a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made by those who served. It was a glimpse into the past, a window into a moment frozen in time. The discovery of the wreckage brought closure to some, and renewed interest in the story of the C-47 Skytrain. It was a chapter in history that had been waiting to be told. A team of experienced scientists and mountaineers was assembled. Their mission was clear. They were to excavate the plane. They were also tasked with recovering any remains or artifacts. It was a daunting challenge. The team battled treacherous conditions. The altitude was high, the air was thin, the weather was unpredictable. It was a race against time. Every artifact recovered could be crucial. They could help piece together the puzzle of the plane's final moments. The cockpit was remarkably well preserved. The instruments were frozen in time. The pilot's logbook lay open. It was as if the pilot had just stepped away. The logbook's final entry sent chills down the spines of the researchers. The pilot's neat handwriting spoke of a sudden violent storm. It described the plane being buffeted like a leaf in a hurricane. But there was something else. There was a cryptic message scribbled in the margins. It read, "They're watching us." Who were they? What had the pilot seen in those final terrifying moments? Section 5. Passengers, frozen in time. As the team carefully removed the layers of ice and snow from the passenger cabin, a collective gasp escaped their lips. There, strapped in their seats, were the passengers. Their faces were frozen in expressions of terror. It was a haunting sight. a stark reminder of the tragedy that had unfolded on that fateful day. Among the passengers was a young soldier, clutching a photograph of his sweetheart. There was also an elderly couple, their hands clasped together. Each passenger had a story, a life cut short. Section 6. The Mystery Deepens. The cargo hold held its own secrets. Crates listed as carrying military supplies were pried open. Inside, the researchers found something unexpected. There were crates filled with artifacts. They appeared to be ancient. There were intricately carved statues, scrolls covered in strange symbols, and a large sealed sarcophagus. The presence of these artifacts on a military transport plane was baffling. What were they doing on board? Where were they being taken? The discovery only deepened the mystery surrounding the doomed flight. Section 7. The Enigma of Flight 213. The discovery of the frozen plane and its enigmatic cargo sent shockwaves through the scientific and historical communities. The official explanation, that the plane had crashed due to bad weather, no longer seemed plausible. Theories abounded. Some whispered of a government cover-up, suggesting that the plane had been involved in a clandestine mission. Others speculated about the possibility of extraterrestrial involvement, pointing to the pilot's cryptic message and the presence of the strange artifacts. Section 8. A puzzle solved. As the artifacts were analyzed, experts in ancient languages and civilizations were called upon to decipher the scrolls and identify the origin of the statues. Their findings were astonishing. The scrolls, written in a language long thought to be extinct, revealed secrets that had been buried for millennia. The experts worked tirelessly, cross-referencing the symbols with known ancient scripts, and slowly, the story began to unfold. The scrolls spoke of a civilization that had achieved remarkable advancements in science, art, and spirituality. This civilization, it seemed, had thrived in isolation, hidden away from the rest of the world. The scrolls spoke of a lost civilization, far advanced for its time, that had existed in a remote valley hidden deep within the Himalayas. This valley, surrounded by towering peaks and treacherous terrain, had protected the civilization from outside influences. The people of this civilization had developed unique technologies and philosophies, some of which seemed to defy modern understanding. The scrolls hinted at a profound connection between the inhabitants and the natural world, suggesting that they had harnessed energies and forces that remain a mystery to us today. The statues, it turned out, depicted the civilization's deities, beings with both human and animal characteristics. These deities were believed to embody the harmony between humans and nature, a central tenet of the civilization's belief system. The intricate details of the statues, from the expressions on their faces to the textures of their garments, spoke volumes about the craftsmanship and artistic sensibilities of the people. Each statue told a story, a piece of the larger puzzle that was this lost civilization. Could the plane's crash have been more than just an accident? The location of the wreckage, so close to the hidden valley, raised questions. Was it possible that the pilot had discovered something extraordinary, something that had led to the plane's demise? The circumstances surrounding the crash were shrouded in mystery, with some suggesting that the pilot might have been on the verge of uncovering secrets that certain forces wanted to remain hidden. Was it possible that the pilot had stumbled upon something extraordinary, something that had led to the plane's demise? The ancient map found among the wreckage hinted at a journey of discovery, a quest to uncover the truth about the lost civilization. The pilot's notes, though fragmented, suggested a deep fascination with the legends of the hidden valley. As researchers pieced together the evidence, a picture began to emerge of a daring explorer who might have paid the ultimate price for his curiosity. The mystery of the plane crash, intertwined with the enigma of the lost civilization, continues to captivate and intrigue. Section 9. A Legacy in Ice. The discovery of the frozen plane and its secrets stands as a testament to the enduring power of mystery. This plane, buried beneath layers of ice for decades, has captured the imagination of historians, archaeologists, and aviation enthusiasts alike. Each piece of wreckage tells a story, a fragment of a larger puzzle that has intrigued and mystified experts for years. The harsh, frozen environment has preserved these artifacts in a way that almost seems intentional, as if nature itself wanted to keep this story alive for future generations to uncover. It is a reminder that the past can still reach out to us, even from beneath tons of ice and snow. The painstaking work of the archaeologists chipping away at the ice reveals not just the physical remnants of the plane, but also the human stories intertwined with it. Who were the people on this flight? What were their dreams, their fears, their final moments? Each artifact, each piece of the plane is a silent witness to their journey, frozen in time. While the Enigma of Flight 213 may never be fully solved, the artifacts and the stories they tell continue to captivate our imaginations. The vintage airplane parts now encased in ice are more than just metal and machinery. They are relics of a bygone era, symbols of human ambition and the relentless pursuit of progress. Researchers meticulously study these pieces, hoping to unlock the secrets they hold, to piece together the final moments of the flight, and perhaps to find closure for the families of those who were lost. They offer a tantalizing glimpse into a lost world and raise profound questions about our place in the vast tapestry of history. The discovery of these artifacts is not just about solving a mystery, it is about connecting with our past, understanding the lives of those who came before us, and reflecting on our own journey. Each relic, each piece of the plane is a bridge between the past and the present, a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of human curiosity. The frozen plane, once lost to time, has become a portal to a forgotten past, its secrets slowly revealing themselves, one icy layer at a time. As researchers carefully uncover the wreckage, they are not just uncovering a plane, they are uncovering stories, memories, and a piece of history that had been hidden away. The cockpit, now visible after years of being buried in ice, stands as a silent testament to the bravery and determination of those who once piloted it. This legacy in ice is a powerful reminder of the enduring human spirit and the unending quest for knowledge and understanding.